G'day cocktail lovers, it's spooky month and I do love doing some Halloween themed drinks. I'm getting in a little bit early with this video to show you a little hack to do some very special ice for your Halloween cocktails. I do love my clear ice, and what I've done is combine a silicone mold of a skull into an insulated cup, my little hack for doing clear ice. And this is really interesting to do. Looks cool. See, he's loving it in there. And of course I did a suitably blood red drink. You can just take in the whole world there. I'm going to get a big cold skull on my nose when I drink. I didn't think that through. Maybe you needed a straw for that. But it looks cool, and you could really wow your friends or guests by serving them up something like this. And it's really easy to do. You need the two key elements, the silicone mold and an insulated container. Now, the important thing is you're actually sacrificing your silicone mold. You won't be able to use it any other way. You need to cut a hole in the top. And the reason is that we need directional freezing. So when the ice in the mold freezes, it has to push down through that hole. That will push the impurities down through that hole and deeper into the insulated cup, and then you will get the completely clear ice. You can experiment with different cups and different molds and find out which works best. When I used my big insulated cup, the mold slipped down, but that's actually good because then you actually get a base on it, which allows it to sit up in the glass. Now, if you still want that effect, even if you're using a smaller mold, so your skull mold is sitting on the top of the glass, so it has no base, it's extremely easy to stick it to another block of ice. You just get them both a little bit wet, press them together and put it back in the freezer, and they will bond very easily. The two things I love about this is it looks cool and it's really easy to do. Doesn't take up a lot of freezer space. You don't need any expensive specialized equipment. You just get stuff you can get almost anywhere. Like, you're going to be able to find skull ice molds around Halloween. That's going to be easy if you don't already have them on hand. And of course the insulated cups, they're everywhere. And that's all you need to come up with a very special Halloween spooky ice cube. Depending how you present the ice, you might just like a skull floating in the drink. I like having it on that platform, but then I have to take into account I need a straw, and perfect. Halloweeny and tasty as well. So I hope this inspires you to try something different for Halloween, because it's a fun little trick, easy to do, and I'll see you a bit later in Spooky Month for some specific Halloween themed cocktails. Until then, I will say cheers.